Neebs, you had an idea, didn't you?
I did.
Yep, and what was it?
Let's talk about random...
Speak your mind, Neebs.
Okay.
Say
Now?
that again.
Speak your mind, Neebs.
Okay, I will. I wanted to do a video on random acts of kindness.
Oh.
Remember that movie, Play It Forward?
No.
Pay it
never-
forward.
Pay it,
Pay
not
play
play
it
it.
forward.
Play it forward
No,
was
pay it
a
forward.
soccer
With that
epic.
kid who now looks weird now.
Oh, it was the...
Yeah, the kid that was from The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, no, he was
Haley
in
Joel Osment?
He was
Yeah.
in Tusk.
Does he look weird now?
Hey, he looks weird now.
He chubbed out a touch.
I think it's
There's
just
nothing wrong with that.
He
Hold
was
on, I'm
such
looking him up.
He was such a cute little kid, and he grew up to be he's a fine-looking man, but it's just different. It's
No,
just
he looks
jarring.
like a man cherub. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. He's got that baby face on a big head.
Apparently a good dude, though. Good dude.
Oh yeah,
That's good to hear.
I
I've
like good things.
Yeah, so Play It Forward. You looking that up?
He looks like the same kid, but just a little
Yeah.
chubbier.
No, he's
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
chubbier in the face. I actually like. He's got a big old bushy beard.
You know what? Chubb happens.
The beard, I'm sure, helps fill out the face because he's got a big head.
Yes,
There's
he
nothing
does.
wrong with it.
No, nothing wrong with it,
I've got a flared out nose. I've got an
Neebs,
Irish pug nose.
take over again.
No, listen. So Neebs,
Simon wants to take over.
Okay.
I am because I grabbed some stuff here. Jake looked for some stuff
Oh, God.
for us. I looked for some stuff, and sadly enough, you know what? It's hard to find, or it's hard for me to find these random
Because
acts of
news
kindness.
thrives on bad news.
It does.
Yep.
It does.
No one focuses on the good news.
Anything not porn is really hard to find.
But porn is easy.
Random acts of porn.
Random
Sounds
acts
squishy.
of porn, really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's a good idea.
It's a terrible idea.
That's called New Orleans.
Yeah,
New
it is.
Orleans, yeah, just random.
Yeah,
acts
that's
of
true.
porn.
Random. Or Las Vegas.
Mardi Gras.
We're going to show still pictures because we can't show these videos because we don't know who owns these videos. And we talked about this before
Yeah.
the recording of like, what do we do?
Yeah.
This is a commercial for their videos. We want you
Yeah.
to go watch their videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
their
Okay, so
benefit.
how you want to look at it?
So see these guys right here?
Look at those little ducks.
It's like it happens to everyone in their life, and it warms your heart when
I
the
love it.
traffic stops to let these guys get across.
And there's a nice cop. He's helping.
Especially on a big, like on Shipyard. It's a
Yeah.
4-lane road
Yeah.
in our town, pretty busy.
Yeah.
And I'll see hundreds and hundreds of cars waiting for a family of geese to
Oh, yeah.
cross. and
The
I
ones in
love
the
it.
back have
Yeah, for
no
sure.
idea, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
But if you knew it was Doug, she'd be like, oh.
Now, my wife hit a geese once.
Here we go.
And she got really
Killing
upset.
the vibe
She-
of the video.
Well, I'm sorry, but
This is a good news video, not
oh,
anymore.
no. She was very upset. It wasn't on purpose.
And we sacrificed it to
And
them.
then she asked me, "Who do I call?"
Who do you call?
The geese police.
Geese busters.
Yeah.
Like, who cleans the animal bodies off the road in this state?
The other nature does, as long as you get it off the damn
Well,
road. If
No,
it-
there's carcass removers that
Yeah.
work for the
Yeah.
highway.
Like,
Oh,
what-
sure,
what-
okay.
Is that part of the DOT?
Well, I mean, it's more like deer, like big things.
yeah.
Simon
But do
shaking
they-
his
but
head
do
right
they
now.
Where's this
exist,
video
but-
going?
Well, like when you
Random
see
acts of
bird,
kindness.
when you see bird on the road,
Right.
it
You know
just-
what?
Usually it just keeps getting ran over until it's part of the road.
Well, no,
Yeah,
they
it's
get eaten
true.
by
Yeah,
other
some of it
birds
does
that are
like a
hungry.
possum.
And it's the circle of life.
I'm pretty sure, though, even something like a goose is a big animal. You see that thing on the road, it's like, well, somebody's got to clean this up.
Okay. Wow. So,
here-
there's one
Yet another street thing. Here's another
Okay.
random act of kindness.
up on the streets.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
up on the
Whoa,
streets.
whoa,
There's
where
this
do you
guy
think
right
you're
here.
going?
Yeah.
He's having a hard time.
There's a wheelchair trying to cross the road.
Yeah.
And he was stuck on the curb,
Yeah.
and this motorcyclist gets off and pushes him across.
Helps them across, yeah.
And then just
Oh,
slinks
whoa.
away.
Beat it, scram.
That might have been a blend of the fisheye GoPro and the guy taking over himself with the wheelchair.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It looked like he threw him into the sidewalk.
Good luck, asshole.
So we've got a few things here. Do you guys want to see Crutch Guy in the street?
Fuck yeah, I want
Yeah, I
to
wanna
see
see
Crutch
Crutch
Guy in the
Guy.
street.
Okay, there's the Crutch Guy in the
Get
street.
your crutches.
Like, man, he,
Oh, wow.
he made it halfway through.
So there's a guy on the street falling down with crutches. There's cars driving around him.
Yeah.
Like not stopping.
That's the fucking problem. It's so sad to see how much people ignore things like this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not going to deal with that. I got
There's
to
a
get
guy
to
with
this
crutches laying in the
appointment.
middle of the street. Help him up.
But you know, that's the problem. Some people are like on their way to a meeting and they're like, God, I can't. Oh, I got to get to that meeting.
Who's doing that?
Everyone who just passed him. And you know, you get to that meeting, you're like, there was a guy that fell over in the middle of the fucking traffic with his crutches.
Yeah. Who do we call? We call the geese police, or
But yeah, I called the geese police, helped him up, and here I am.
that'd be the best video if a family of geese walked over and helped that guy up.
You would win the internet.
Yep.
The internet would be done. Everything would shut down after
would.
that. Like
Good
that's
run,
it.
pumpkin pie. It's over.
We should make that happen.
Here's a real simple one. This guy needs to have his brake lights, otherwise
Yeah.
he's going to get hit.
Nobody can
Okay.
see your brake lights.
I
Yeah.
love the simplicity.
Very simple.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
So he just walked up and cleared them. I bet the
Yeah.
guy driving the car though was like, "Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa,
Whoa. He stole my license
What are
plate.
you doing?
Yeah, you should have probably like told him what you were doing. Hey man, no one can see your brake lights. I'm just wiping
Yeah.
the snow off the back of your car.
Yeah, and for those who don't, exactly.
Yeah. The reaction's gonna be, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Thank you.
The
Yeah.
guy did it just fine.
Yeah, he did great.
This one is freaky. I mean, this is just one of those things like random act of kind. Who's
So
going to
there's
drive
a baby
past? Yeah,
in the road.
Random acts of lack of parents.
yeah.
Astro, that's your house.
So it's like
That's your
is
kid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That kid's
Yeah.
probably feral.
I mean, accidents happen.
They do. I know
Kids
anything
sometimes
can happen.
figure a door out and escape. Next thing you know, when I was a kid, one time I woke up in my neighbor's house because I was sleepwalking. Apparently, I got up, left the house, went to the neighbors, knocked on the door, woke up on their couch.
Wow.
And they let you in?
Well, I was banging on their door apparently,
Speaking in tongues.
and they looked through the peephole. They looked through the peephole. They didn't see anything because I was tiny, but they still heard the banging, so they
Yeah.
opened the door and then.
Let you sleep on the couch. So I guess they called your parents?
Well, no, they woke me up. I guess they brought me in their house, set me down, and then I woke up with them both staring at me.
They probably gave you a purple nurple. That would wake you up.
Ow.
I don't know what that is.
Squeeze
Oh,
it.
come here.
Twisting your nipple.
Oh, Tricia.
Twist your nipple.
Yeah.
And then they just took me back home and said, "Hey, go in your house and go to sleep."
Sleepwalking's so weird.
It is weird. I used to as a kid, and I remember waking up in a closet, or not waking up, like becoming aware in the downstairs closet. Just walked into there where like a bunch of like winter jackets and boots and shit were. I was just standing there. I was like, what the? Okay.
Yeah, the only instance I did it that I remember is woke up one morning. My grandmother was like, "What were you doing last night?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "You came into my room and started digging through my jewelry." And I asked John, "Why are you in here?" And I told her, I was like, "I'm just looking for something to eat." And she said, "Well, go back to bed." And it's like, "All right." And I went back. And got
As
to
you
bed.
chewed on an emerald.
I don't remember any of that.
How old were you?
He was pooping earrings for
Oh
weeks.
God, I don't know. I must have been like, I don't know, 12, 13. I was young.
I don't know if it's sleepwalking, but it's drunk walking.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not.
I've had
Okay.
That's
It's
completely
different.
different.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you're passed out asleep, and then you wake up and you think you're in the bathroom and you're peeing in your hamper.
Oh shit, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll pee in random places. I've never done it, but I've had friends do
Oh,
it.
I mean, the boom operating twins that we, one of them is notorious for it. In the middle of the night, just, he after a night of drinking, he was going to pee wherever he was in the living room or wherever.
I did it in a trash can once.
Yeah.
I woke up and just unzipped, started peeing, and realized, shit, this is my trash can.
Did you squeeze it off?
Yeah, I had
you
to.
finish?
Well, luckily it was the trash can in the bathroom. I was in the right place. I
Oh.
was just peeing into
So
the
what-
wrong thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to change rooms.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I was just like, oh, yeah.
So
hold it tight and move it over.
Random acts of pissing.
Yeah. So this is something I think I know I've been broken down on the side of the road or I've been stuck. And it's nice to have somebody just come up and not even think twice about just being
And
like,
just-
ah.
Steal
the
your
ice,
bumper.
yeah.
And for those who didn't grow up where it's snowy a good chunk of the year, that happens a lot more in those areas. So it just becomes a little bit more commonplace, but it's still awesome to see happen.
This is my least favorite. I found this in a video.
Are you going to sandbag something already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
I'm
series.
actually going to sandbag
Simon's
it.
least favorite acts of kindness.
Yeah.
Saving it for the end.
This is the least deserved of an act of kindness mention.
All right, let's see
Okay.
it.
Okay? No.
All right, so there's a cat crossing the road,
Right.
right?
Right.
And there's a car coming the other way
Cars, actually.
that might hit
There's
it.
two cars coming.
Well, the one car is obviously the threat.
That's one of them.
And what's the car do?
Stops.
Stops for the cat.
The
Chooses
big twist.
not to hit it.
Yep.
great.
Yeah. Most people will plow into
Spoiler.
that fucker.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, oh, there's a cat. Let me
Random
run
cats
this
of
over.
kindness.
Yeah.
I will try my damnedest to stop for a cat or a dog, but a squirrel?
You know something for a squirrel?
Hey,
would you-
listen?
You don't have to stop.
No, yeah, like sometimes those things dart out so fast.
Yeah, no,
I've
sometimes
hit
you
at
can't
least
help
2
it.
squirrels in the past 3 years.
All right, let me tell you what the best thing you should do for a squirrel, in my opinion, is keep on going exactly the way you're going.
I thought
Yeah,
you
that's what I do now.
Right, because anytime.
Slow down.
No, hold on.
No, yeah, I hit the brakes if I can, but
I
sometimes
see what you're saying,
Yeah,
Simon.
it makes sense. But
I know
you
what
won't
you're
let me-
saying.
Yeah, thank you.
I know what you're saying too. You're gonna fake him out. You're like, oh, one straight, nope, one right.
That's what happens.
Right.
I've hit them because I've done that.
You
Yeah.
know what I wish would learn or evolve to avoid
Take
vehicles?
the nuts off your
Deer?
bumper too.
squirrels.
Well, deer. Anthony loves hitting deer. I don't know what his thing
It's his pastime. He loves it.
Yeah, he
yeah.
loves it. No, butterflies. I wish they'd evolved to fly 3 feet higher than they fly.
Yeah. Or hey, should I fly in that 100 acres over here on the side, or in
Well,
the highway?
they're going to have to, in their migration, they're going to have to cross roads. That's a given.
You think just the heat lift off the road would take them up a few feet?
You would hope.
Yeah.
I always feel bad when a butterfly rams into my windshield.
No, I slow down for butterflies.
You don't see. Okay.
You
Moving on.
stop and get out and stop traffic
Yep.
to make
Hold
sure.
on. We got a sulfur crossing.
See, I'd love to see that,
That would
man.
be amazing.
That would be a fucking viral video. Some idiot of fucking trying to shush off a
Blowing
fucking
him.
butterfly off the highway. The big bit at the end of it, have him get nailed by a car.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah.
The
Bird
person.
plucks him out of the sky.
Yeah, the guy, not the.
And then a family
Nature.
of geese goes across the road after the guy gets hit.
That's it.
And eats him.
So this is a good picture. This is the only
a
picture
baby.
act of kindness that I have, but it's very good. We have power. Please feel free to share. Charge your phone.
That's very kind, isn't it?
It is. People need to be more kind. These little things. It's the little things.
It is a little thing.
Just the other day, and it's such a simple thing. Across from a like a children's hospital, there's a big new building being constructed. Through the course of it, this one construction worker built a cardboard cutout of the Where's Waldo guy.
All right.
And he'd put it in a different spot in that new construction. The kids every day look forward to finding Waldo every day, wherever it was new. And it's just like, it warmed their hearts.
Yeah.
And it's such a, like, you got to think outside of the box, because I guarantee you can do something that warms people's hearts or something that's kind that takes little to no effort all the time. That goes for all of us.
Even something tiny, like the guy in front of you doesn't have a penny. He's
Yep.
missing a penny to pay his thing.
Yep.
Small little things
It
like
takes
that.
nothing.
They go a long way.
Yeah.
And it should happen so much more, and myself included. Like, it just, everybody should be that
There
way.
was one time, I think I was around 21 years old. I was at a club and everything was closing down. I see this girl come out. She was real hammered. She didn't really have any plans, so I took her home. And you know,
What should
the
what should we
fuck,
have
man?
done? Yeah.
yeah, she didn't have nowhere to go.
And now she knows what it's like to get laid very poorly. She knows how to measure.
Yep.
What's a very bad
Yeah,
lay.
Exactly.
Yes.
She wouldn't have had any sort of standard to measure that by.
Right.
Had
Or-
it not been for me
Now
to
she
disappoint
knows what a
her.
bad decision
or
feels
children
like.
Exactly.
prior to them.
Yeah.
That's it. I found this story about this guy, Benjamin Mathis. I think he started this movement, but he's not the only one that does it. But he just holds a sign in a park or on the side of the road or wherever, and just to talk to people.
Oh, nice.
It's like free therapy, just talk. People go up to him and be like, hey, what do you mean you want to talk? It's like, if you got something to say, I'm here to listen.
It's taking the free hugs to a different level.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard something kind of like this, like they opened a hotline or something, or some kind of thing on the internet. It's like, hey, you just need someone to talk to. And it was like blowing up. Like there's so many people out there that just don't have someone to talk to about something.
They have that over meals, the whole meal thing. If you want, there's like an app or like a service, and you can just have someone on your phone.
Like somebody was saying this eating thing was just sitting quietly staring at someone else eating.
Well, no,
Which
I
is
mean,
weird
that
to me.
Yeah.
happens. It's up to you if you want to talk or not.
If I were going to use an app like that, I would want to say, oh, I'm going to eat with some dude in London,
So
and we're
how-
going to talk
yeah.
about
So how was your
whatever.
day?
Yeah. What do you do? What's your name?
What'd you order?
I want
Yeah.
to do that.
Do you play
That
games?
sound fun?
Yeah.
Like that. I don't want to just sit there and look at the guy.
Yep.
Well, I think more things like this should be publicized. On a serious note, I know I dick around a lot, but a lot of people think that when they need help, oh God, I need to see a therapist, but I don't have the money to do it. When there are services out there that are willing to just, kind of listen or maybe give advice, I'd like to see more of that stuff publicized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and really
Yeah,
listening
because-
is key, because giving advice is dangerous.
Yeah.
Unless you're, really know your shit.
And
But
let's
yeah,
face it, the more the age of the internet evolves, the more we become in our own bubbles. You'd think it'd be the opposite, but it's not.
But yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have no idea about services like this or people like this.
There are people out there that need someone to talk to, but they just want to complain. If you got problems and you want to talk to somebody about it, be willing to fix it.
Yeah, Mom.
This is a good time to promote your service, the Thick 44 Therapy, where they meet you at a club.
Yeah.
We get hammered and I take them home.
that's it.
and disappoint them.
Then you realize things could be worse.
Yeah.
So on that note, listen, we want you guys to, in the comments below, give us links to random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
I want to hear about our audience's random acts. I want to hear what they've done.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What
want to
have
see
you done?
those comments.
Okay.
What have you
Don't lie.
done?
Here's your homework. Post things that you've done, things you've seen,
Things
videos.
that you're gonna do, and keep the love flowing.
Yeah.
There you go.
And keep in mind, both positivity and negativity are both contagious. Be on the right side of that. Do positive things.
Right on, folks. Play it forward.
Yay!
Pay it forward.
you dumb
Pay
ass.
it forward.
Help those ducks.
Honk.